Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for actually coming back. You surprised me. I didn't think you would. After my last jabbering episode, I'm very surprised. This is my surprised face. Can you see it? I'm surprised. So what have we been doing since last episode? Well, as you can see, there we've got a little bit of a tree farm going. Oh, there you go. Look at that, right on cue. We've expanded the reed farm a little bit. I'm eating cherries a lot, and I'm getting cherry farts, and I don't feel so good. I need to lay off these cherries. So without further ado, let's crack on. Let's get into the man cave, which has been expanded a little bit. Move things around. Just tidied it up. Nothing major as yet, but let's see how the episode unfolds. Are you intrigued? Are you intrigued? My cherries are in my face. My cherries. Get the cherries out of my face. Oh yeah. So what we need to do is create some Tinkers tools. As you can see on my hotbar here, I've done some basic ruby. In the last episode we found some ruby. So I thought I'd just throw some quick tools together. They do a quick dig job, really. If you look at the iron pickaxe, it's got +4, whereas ruby's got a nice +6. It's useful, you know. It uses up bits and pieces that you've got, but we need to look at doing tinkers, because that's the long-term tools that we're going to use. So, first things first, we need some pans, which I believe are just sticks and wood. Let's get a handful of those. And I believe the first one is stencil table. Oh, there we go. Oh, Tinker's weaponry. That's new. I believe the second one is with a log for your part builder. So we've got stencil table, part builder. We need a tool station. And I believe a tool station is, just like that. So, let's make them halves. Does look better as slabs. And we'll pop them over here. So let's have a think how this is going to go. So if we put... In fact, we could put this over here. Let's just throw that in. Actually, no. Stencil table first. Part builders next. Then we have tool station. Then we have crafting table, I believe, because then you can. Yep. Once you get that icon, you can actually utilise your tool station in here. So you can put your object there and you can surround it with blocks rather than putting your item in here and just doing one at a time. It's just a hell of a lot quicker. So now we've got that, we need to think about what tool we need. So first things first, let's have a look at what we got. Now, we're going to need pickaxe, we're going to need tool rods and bindings. So let's stick in some of those. We're going to need axe head, tool rod, tool binding. Should we do a shovel head? Because the idea is we're going to move up to the tool station to unlock the second level of these tools. So we're going to go for the hammer, the excavator, and the lumberjack, which are absolutely awesome. But yeah, I think I'll take the hammerhead the excavator and broad axe, which is part of the lumberjack. And we'll leave it at that at the moment. Then we need to move into part builder. Now, I'm just going to build these out of cobble to begin with. Mainly because we're going to have a lot of cobble. And it's going to be very easy to repair as we go through. So let's do that. Let's do the head. I'm only going to do the heads in cobble. I will do the bindings and the tool rods out of paper, just so we can get extra modifiers. So we can pop some diamond on there and some redstone for speed and some lapis for fortune as well. So let's get them out of the way. Have we done that? I'm having a senior moment as I do. Get rid of that. So that's that done. So I'm going to need some paper. And here's some I prepared earlier from our little reed farm over there. So I'll keep doing that now because it used to be there. I will keep running to it like a fool. So we pop in the paper, and then we have a tool rod, and we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And I believe it's only 1, 3, 4. I thought it was more than that. And the tool binding, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Let's pop them out of there. I could do with making a pattern chest. So let's do that, actually. See, I told you I will keep going over there. Boy's a fool. So let's have a look. Pattern chest. Ooh, patters. Pattern chest. Here's just a chest and a blank pattern. We can do that. So if we just take a blank pattern out of here, pop one of them down, do a quick chest. Have I got some wood? There I have. Pop a quick chest in there. Bit of that, bish bash bosh, in there. And then we will put that in there. Just like that. So now we can throw these in. Go over to the tool station. And we want the pickaxe. So bob in the head. Bob in the binding. Bob in the tool rod. And it's got 5 modifiers on that. We're not going to keep it at that because obviously it's really weak. Paper is very, very weak. So we will upgrade this as we go. And moving on to... what's the next one? And we can't do that because we need the 2nd level tool station. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. So we need to upgrade this. Let's get our pick upgraded. We could do a shovel, but it might just be a waste really, since we're going to be aiming for this, and we've still got the ruby shovel here, so it might just be a waste. Yeah, so let's leave that. Actually, let me just make another chest here, so I can throw these bits and pieces in, so they're not cluttering up my jam. Pop that in there, stick those books in there. Bit of paper, bit of the heads. Why have I got stone hoe in here? I ask you. Let's just pop that back out. So we need to look at upgrading this. So at the moment the durability is really, really low, the mining speed is cripplingly low, and it can only do iron. So the first thing we need to do to upgrade that, pop a diamond on there. Let's take some redstone as well. And I believe we've got some lapis in here somewhere as well. There we go. So let's just quickly make some redstone blocks. Make life go a lot quicker. Like that. Pop those in. Probably won't need that many. Let's get some of that back. And we can make one block with this. It'll set us on the road to fortune, so that's not too bad. So yeah, you can pop in your tool in the middle there, as you can see. We now have durability plus 500. If you press shift, you'll see that is now mining level obsidian instantly from a stone pick. That's really good. It only has a +2 attack damage, but who's going to attack something with a pick? Well, we all do. When something comes around the corner when you're digging. But we're not going to stop there. Let's pop in some speed as well. So we've got 9 of 50 from one block there. So if you can see that number crawling up. Now, if I put one more in, as you can see, it jumps off. So what you need is you need the remaining amount from this number to 50. So you just need 5. Now, it will only take those 3. It will leave the 2 on top, as you'll see, once I pop this off. Now see that we have 48 of 50, but we still have 2 left in here. So pop that in there, and that brings us up to 50 of 50. Now, next level. We've still got 3 modifiers remaining. I will be looking at flux eventually, so that it will be charged up so you never have to repair them, which is absolutely sweet. But for the time being, I think we can definitely take one on fortune. That's the saving grace. So let's pop what lapis we've got in. As you can see, we've still got up to 450. So we've got a lot of lapis to dig. But that'll be easier. Once we get the hammer, which does a 3x3 dig job, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to do some strip mining, get some resources, and generally move forward a lot quicker in resource gathering. So there, we've got the stone pickaxe at the moment, mining speed of 8, obsidian, 2 modifiers remaining, a sweet little pick. So I need to go and get more iron, because the next level of the tool station requires iron blocks, as I believe. Let's just have a look. Station. That's the old tool station. So it's the tool forge, I believe. There we go. So yeah, we're going to look at blocks of iron. Also, we need some seared bricks as well. And we can use up the old tool station inside this. So we're not wasting things. Now, seared bricks are made of I Am Groot. And I've been out collecting earlier, so we do have some sand and clay and gravel ready to make some grout. So let's actually do that now. Why the hell not? And where is it now? Get some sand. And where did... Oh, they're right in front of me. Get a bit of that. Pop over here. So we've got sand. Gravel. So you always forget something. I spend my life running back and forward because I've forgotten something. So, grout. And there it is. I Am Grout. Now, we haven't got clay blocks. I could actually just turn them into clay blocks. That would be easier. And of course, it's a 4x4. So let's get rid of that. Boom. Now, you can always turn them back, I believe, but not through here. Okay. So, grout. What are we missing? Why are you not stacking? Sand, clay, gravel. Okay. So, sand, clay and gravel. So, gravel in this side, clay in the top corner, sand down the middle. Boom. 2 stacks of grout. And we'll pop them in here. Now, as you can see, I've got a lava drum here. And that was nice and simple to make. If you just look up lava, just look at the drum, you see weighted pressure plates, 2 of those, so 4 iron, 6 iron, and then a cauldron in the middle. It is quite iron heavy, but I had some lava downstairs, as you saw in the last episode, and I just thought, rather than wasting coal in here, which you can see I've been burning logs for charcoal, that you may as well just use the lava that's downstairs. It's a bit time consuming. You sit here and you literally spoon buckets of lava from the lava pools into the drum. But it's just really handy when you're up here and you want to do a stack and you don't want to waste loads of coal. Just literally get a bucket of lava, boom, go into you there, and then just pop it in. And there you go. It'll burn for ages. As you can see there, it's 20,000 burn time at 20 RF per tick. But if you look at coal, you've got 1600, charcoal 1600. So you get quite a lot for lava. And at the moment, I believe I've got 181 buckets in there. So that's going to last a long time. Also, it'll be useful for other things, like when we do get the Tinkers smeltery up, we can use this to power the lava tank in that. Eventually, I will build a pump and a little bits and pieces inside a golden bag that I can carry around with me. If I come across lava, I set the pump up, set the drum up, drain the lava. And it's quite handy, and you can end up with quite a considerable amount of lava in these. In fact, I think in here we do, yes, we do, Bedrockium drum. That is what I'll be aiming for. These are astounding. 65 million buckets. And those are awesome. They do take a lot of time to do. You have to go through triple compressed and quadruple compressed cobblestone, which, as you can see there, is 6,561 cobble per single piece of quadruple. But once we can get some automation going, that should be fairly easy to do. Yeah, and they're really nice. So that's quite a handy little thing to do. Always carry a golden bag around. In fact, we need to make a golden bag. So why don't we do that now? We're full of good ideas today. Oh, it would help if I spelt it right. You will see awful spelling. So, I can't see a gold... Oh, there it is. Golden bag. 3... Oh, we need a block of gold. Block of gold, 2 gold ingots. So I think we can do that. Block of gold. It's a little bit pricey, but it's really good. They're really, really handy to have. So we also need 3 wool. Was it 3 wool or was it 2 wool? Honestly, I'm losing my marbles. Let's take 3 just in case. So we need... Bing, bing, bing. Why did I look in that chest? Go right there. That. It'll be 2 wool. 4 wool. 4 wool and a chest and a diamond. Okie dokie. Let me just make another quick table like that. Pop that one in there. So I can leave stuff on the other one. So you need that, diamond, one more diamond, one more piece of wood. I cannot wait to get applied energistics. It is the quickest and one thing that I really enjoy doing. As soon as I get that up, it's like my shoulders just relax because you know that your storage is sorted. It's a strange thing. Well, I'm a strange thing. So I'm tittle-tattling away. I need to get a diamond. That's what I need to do. Get a little diamond. And this should make a nice golden bag of holding. Just like that. Nice amount of storage. Now, you can, once you get an anvil, you can rename these. Obviously an anvil's quite pricey at episode 2. When we need all the iron we can get. So what the best thing to do is to make it stand out, make it look different. If you have, because you're going to have quite a few of these. I tend to have about 3 or 4, sometimes more. So I find it easier to colour them. So if I'm, say this is my main bag, so let's have it red. Now, to do red, we're going to need, can you do it out of poppies? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can. So you pop in some rose red next to there, and you get a different colour. So it's now a red golden bag of holding, which is fine, and golden red. Kind of rusty red, anyway. So that's the golden bag of holding. So we now have grout. Let's throw these in here. Now we've got this lava bucket. Stick them in. As you can see, it drains the lava out. Take the bucket out. You can always right click the lava barrel, pop another one back in there, and that'll last for a good while. I actually think it might do the full stack. That'd be interesting to find out, actually, whether it does a full stack of grout. Yeah. So next thing on the list that we need to look at, I need to go and get some more iron, which I'll do down there. Once I've done that, I will be back, and then we can create a level 2 tool station, or tool forge, so we can get the big man's tools, the tools that we want, the hammers, the excavators, and the tree chopperoonies. It'll take these trees down in one go. I will go do some iron rooting, some fiddlefaffing, and I will be back shortly. So, I've done a small bit of resource collecting, and let's look at making our tool forge. I've cooked up some grout. Roughly a lava bucket will do 2 stacks of grout, which is rather good. So we need to look at tool forge. Tool forge. And that is 3 seared bricks. 1, 2, 3. And the next book in the line, the mighty smelting by Thrall Magon. My best Gandalf impression there. And then we're going to need 4 iron blocks. And we need a tool station, I believe. I don't think we're going to use that because I've halved it, so I believe that once you half it, you can't return it back. No. Let's see if you can actually use it in this crafting recipe. You probably can't, but it's always worth a try. Oh, you can. And you get half a tool forge. Oh, that's handy. Pop that there, and there we go. Second level of tool sets. So we want to look at the hammer. So we're going to need some big faces. That's all I can ever remember them by. What's their actual name? Large plate pattern. That's the fella. And we're going to need some cobbly wobbly. Let's grab some of that. Go into the part builder. Throw in some cobble. Get 2 of those. Like that. And then I believe... Is that the large tool rod? Oh, we'll soon find out. Tool rod. Head. I probably should have done these 2 out of paper. That does look like the large tool rod. Yeah. Right. Let's try and make these out of paper then. Wonder if that's what's throwing it off. It could be that that's a large tool rod, because I do believe these use the larger options. So let's just have a look at the large tool rod, or the tough rod pattern. And then let's pull that out of there, pop that in there, then we're going to need the paper. Here's some I prepared earlier. And let's get 2, 3 of those. And pop that in there. Put that back there in the pattern chest. If you have the pattern chest next to your part builder, you can just pull straight from it, which is quite a hell of a lot easier than keeping all these in your inventory. So it's really handy just to have it next to it so you can pull straight from it. So with that in mind, let's have a look at the tool forge again. Go to the hammer. Give me my hammer. 2 of those. And there we go. We have the hammer. Oh yes. So moving swiftly on. Let's do that. We need another face and we need a large, or a tough binding, I think it might be called. There we go, tough binding. Put that in there. Now, let's do that out of paper. Let's go for the modifiers. I think that I might need another one. Yeah. So I'm going to need 2 of each of those. So if I go 1, 2, and then we want big face. In fact, let me do big face. It's not big face. Large plate pattern out of paper again. Let's see if I've got enough. There we go. Ooh, that uses a lot. Okay. Let's do 1 of each. It's not going to be as good. Although I don't know, actually. We'll soon find out. So let's look at the lumber axe. And where's... Oh, there it is. I cannot see for looking. Let's do the lumber axe, because the thing is with the lumber axe, once it's... I don't think you need to necessarily build it up as good as the pick or the hammer, because once it's chopping trees, it's chopping trees. And eventually we're going to automate tree chopping anyway. So it should be just a bit of a waste of materials really to do that. So let's throw that on there. We get the stone lumber axe. Pop that in there. Far too much junk in my inventory. And lastly, but not least, is the excavator. So we just pop, again, all these in here. And the last... What's that doing? I put that one in there, confusing me. And there we go. 6 modifiers on a shovel. So, again, we're going to look at upgrading these. Now, I'm aiming for the hammer first, because that's the most important. We've still got little tools left. And the reason why I've got a pickaxe and I'm going to have a stone hammer, this will take out a 3x3 area. Now, if you're wanting to do something delicate next to something that you built or something that you've taken time to create, the last thing you want is this thing crashing through it. So your pick is just really for 1x1, block by block, really. And this is just for clearing out. This is your big Thor hammer. So let's bob in some redstone. Speed that up. As you can see there, it's now got haste. Now I only want to put 5 more in there, because I don't want to waste another modifier. As you saw on the pick, as you can see there, it says 51 now, because I accidentally put one in, which means it's wasted a modifier. That's not too much of a problem, because I can add another modifier with a gold and diamond later, so I can gain that one back. So when I put flux on there, it won't be a problem. So that's just something to bear in mind. If you go over 50, you're going to lose another modifier. So let's take that. So we now have haste. We'll throw a diamond on there, because paper is not the strongest of materials. Let's take that out. So we now have 853. And let's pop on some lapis, just so we can get some fortune out of that. Bang, bang. And the last of it. And let's just try it out on this wall. It's not too bad, it's not amazingly fast. So maybe we could, because we really want this to be fast. This is going to be our strip mining tool. So I've already got some redstone here. So let's bob that together, make some blocks. Like that. Let's make another one. Now, it's always wise to have a few redstone left over, a few single pieces, simply because when you put your item in here, if I can find it, there it is. When you put in a block, if you're 1 below, say if you're 49 and you put a block in, as you saw before, it won't give you anything. So you need 1 to take it to 50, and then once it's at 50, you can start using your blocks of redstone again. As you can see, I've gone over, so I have to take some out. Let's have a look. There you go. So at 95, so obviously as soon as I put another one in, it doesn't like it. Break them off. So it's asking that we should have just 5. That's all we need. So we've got 4, so we can put those in like that. Now, this is now, let's just have a look, 98. So we need another 2. Let's just break this one down and pop that back in. So we just need 2 to take us to 100. And there we go, haste. And the mining speed has gone from 686 from 674. So a little bit faster, not amazing. Now we don't have any modifiers left on this, which means if we want to make this flux, we need to add a block of gold and a diamond to that as well. Or you can, I think you can add a nether star as well, without looking through the books. I'm not quite sure. I think it's a nether star. So let's dig this wall out again. Let's have another look. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that'll be handy for a bit of strip mining, a bit of resource collecting. Because we're going to need it, because we've still got the shovel to do. I mean, we can put haste on the shovel while we're here. Pop that in there. Same again. Gone too far. 45. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes us up to 50. And now we're at 50. We can go back to using the blocks again. Simples. Drop that one back. 95. Now bear in mind we have quite a few modifiers on this because I've used extra paper, which is probably what I should have used in here. Because if we look, we've got large plates. If I'd have replaced those large plates with paper instead, we would have got more modifiers. But you live and learn, you know. To find these out, you just press Shift for your details and then Control for your materials. But still, I can always remake, you know. It's not that great a loss. Once I start using this in a strip mine downstairs, I'll soon get materials up the wazoo. And then I should be able to rectify that little error. So again, just throwing in a diamond. Just to give it that extra durability, because it's made of paper. And we just need to round this up on the redstone. So we've still got 5 to go. So let's just put in 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should take us to 100. There you go. Like that. It also leaves 3 modifiers remaining. So it's not a bad little shovel. Nice 3x3 shovel. Oh yeah. So that's not been a bad second episode. We've got some tinkers set up. We got some lava. The next thing I need to look at is I've had enough of using Mr. Crank in the background there. Much as I love the crank, I'm afraid I'm all cranked out. I think I've reached crank max +1. So we need to look at power solutions. So we'll be looking at that in the next episode. So yeah, thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It will help me out greatly. And this is ZurnZen. I'll see you on the flip side. Much love.